Your hair looks pretty.
Welcome back, everybody, to the podcast.
So repetitive. Are you going to do that on episode like 300?
No, I'm going to say welcome back. Leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
They know where they're at.
Welcome back, everybody, to the podcast. You said you had... You know what?
We're not even jumping into the pre-made topics.
Before we get into your topics, how's your love life, Josh?
Why?
It's a weekly
How's
segment.
your love life, Ethan?
It's your weekly... Mine's fucking great.
Let's talk about it in depth.
Doing phenomenal. No, we don't like to keep that business out there.
How...
It's personal.
What specifically does she do that makes you happy?
Smile.
Her smile makes you happy?
I mean, she does.
Can you describe her?
No. That's between me and me only.
But you can dissect my love life.
You decided to talk about it, and then you let me continue to talk about it, and you fucking answered. That was the fuck up.
Because I like hyping mine up. I don't like hyping yours up?
I do it all I need to in person. I don't need to do it on the internet.
Okay.
I don't have anything to prove to anybody other than her.
I don't either.
I mean, I don't know. You love talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy cherishing her presence.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do that to her.
I do.
Okay.
Plenty.
I just don't feel the need to tell everybody, I guess.
Okay, well, I'm asking you. You're not telling.
No, this is not... We dive into Ethan's love life segment. This is Josh.
I'm just throwing it back on you.
Yeah, I figured so. How's it going?
Well,
Did you get a smooch when she gave you some icy hot?
my delivery bag did come with a smooch.
Did you even expect a delivery bag?
No, I did not.
I didn't think so.
Expected an icy hot, and I got that and a lot more.
You got Legos.
I did get Legos.
Yep.
That's how you know she's a keeper.
And candy.
When she brings
I
you
almost
Legos.
said no candy. Do you count chocolate as candy? Is that candy? Okay, I guess it's candy.
Candy is chocolate.
I just don't think of it. I think of it more like a delicacy than it is like a candy. I don't know. When I think candy, I think like sweets, like fucking gummy worms. Or
It used to be considered a delicacy because of when it was made. Like George Washington and
But didn't only
Ben
like
Franklin
rich
times,
people
it
have
was a
chocolate?
delicacy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a delicacy in the Amazon. It wasn't even.
In the Amazon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
be yawning
where it
so
originated.
much. I don't know what's going on.
Cocoa originated in the Amazon.
Coca plant.
Yeah.
Okay. What you doing over there? Is that all you have to say about your love life? It's just going great. All peaches and cream. Roses
I don't
and
feel the need to speak on it and tell everybody.
Roses and butterflies. Oh, now you want to be
I'm just being you.
yeah.
It's going fantastic.
I just don't get, some things I just don't share with the world. If I'm going to tell everybody else everything, there's some things I could keep for me,
Yeah.
What?
Fucking stupid bitch.
No, I'm not. Come on. It's not a bad way to live. What topics you got over there, champ? Is she playing music?
Ooh, Nelly announces an Evansville concert.
What?
Nelly announces an Evansville concert.
Why? Why would you come here?
I don't know.
I mean, we have a good stadium since they spent all the money on that and not the sewers, but does he even have music out, or is he still doing that country album thing?
Nelly? I don't know. He's probably just going to sing what he always sings.
I'm pretty sure he's been doing a lot of country music. Are you sure it's in Evansville?
Yes. That's the title of this headline.
Is it? Are you on Google News?
Yeah.
Are you just scrolling through trying to find something to talk about?
Yeah.
You're funny. Have you seen any of the What Ifs? Let's talk about that.
Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which is Panther 2. Set photo reveal Ironheart, Shuri, and Okoye.
Ooh.
Ironheart is Riri Williams. She's the woman, a black woman, because it pertains to literally her entire story, is the prodigy, I guess you would call it, of Tony Stark in the comic books.
Well, technically in the Prodigy now, Peter Parker?
Technically, yes. Tom Holland has taken
that role.
Riri Williams' spot, specifically in this comic book. But what it looks like is Riri Williams is going to have been in the audience when Iron Man funded all the kids' programs in the beginning of Iron Man Civil War, in the beginning of Civil War.
Why does everything go back to that scene? Because you had the whole Mysterio situation go back to that scene as well. Barf, right? Is that what it's called?
Binary augmented retro framing goggles.
Barf.
Barf.
Love the acronyms. Okay, so what are they going to do with that? I still want to see what they do with fucking Adam Warlock. I'm waiting for all of this.
That's Guardians 3.
Do you think?
No, it's confirmed.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
been confirmed for like 10 years.
Fucking took
Not
them long
literally
enough.
10 years, but
So you were reading on the subreddit earlier. What subreddit was that?
r/Marvel Studios.
Okay, so they were talking about like loopholes and stuff like
Plot
that.
holes.
Okay, plot holes. Yeah, my bad. When are they going to close on all the like the open-ended plot points? Like, is it called the Sinister Six?
Spider-Man's villains.
Yeah, is Vulture gonna be
Michael
in that?
Keaton.
Yeah, is he gonna be? Is he coming back? Do we know?
He's in Morbius.
He is. Okay,
He showed up in the trailer.
that's the one with Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Apparently, I've never seen the fucking trailer. Then
It's a trailer.
is it a trailer?
He looks like Morbius.
I don't know how I feel about it.
It's Morbius the vampire.
Are they tying Venom in yet with the? Do we know the direction they're going in other than the multiverse, obviously? Because that's...
It seems like No Way Home is going to finally...
Is it going to, like, connect it?
Yeah, it's going to be like, this is how they're going to show us.
Well,
like
then,
Venom. And
how do you explain the absences of all the other characters?
Multiverse.
So you think they'll be from a different version of the universe?
Yes and no. Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
Who the Venom, Eddie Brock, like that. His... Daily Bugle is like an actual newspaper, like Tobey Maguire's.
What do you mean?
Tom Holland's Daily Bugle is dailybugle.net.
Yeah, it's the website.
And it's like Alex Jones.
It's like modernized, yeah.
But the one from Tobey Maguire is like an actual newspaper company.
Mm-hmm.
So it's for sure not in Tom Holland's universe, but we don't know which universe it's in.
Okay, because we saw that on the newspaper, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I watched the trailer breakdown, or was that a trailer?
For what?
I don't know. Whatever that was. It Morbius or was it Venom 2?
I'm referring in Venom 1. We see a Daily Bugle newspaper.
Okay, that's what I was. Okay, that's what I was talking about. I have yet to see that.
Venom.
Yeah, I just don't know how I'd feel about it.
It's good.
It's kind of like the whole second Suicide Squad thing. You know what I mean?
That was good too.
Was it though?
Yes.
Ugh.
I didn't like the first one. I liked the second one.
I didn't like the first one at all.
The first one was god awful.
Yeah, but you also liked the Snyder cut of Justice League, didn't you?
Yeah, it was fucking fantastic.
It was okay. It was okay. Yeah, wait.
No, you have not sat down and watched it. You watched the first 45 minutes and you turned it off. It's a 4-hour movie. You haven't finished it.
Oh, that's right. I definitely didn't fucking finish that.
It is worth it. It's so good. I showed you the Flash scene. The Flash scene.
Yeah, the Flash scene was dope. I mean, I guess, but like,
it's so good. You have to get there. You have to make the investment.
It still just felt rushed.
Dude, you sound like Elijah. You can't not watch the fucking movie and then say it's a bad movie.
That's not what I'm talking about. I meant the concept of the Justice League being like, just connecting that. It just felt rushed, which I'm sure obviously you can agree with that.
It was 100% rushed.
But
it's because everybody's trying to be Marvel.
Okay, but just because the other movie was so bad, do you think that's the reason this makes this one so good?
No, it's a good movie on its own. It is a fantastic Justice League movie.
I don't know if I concur.
You haven't seen it.
I guess you're right. No shit, you weren't kidding about Nelly being in fucking Evansville. What? Oh, never mind. That's terrible.
What?
It's going to be at the old National Events Plaza. Yeah, it's not even going to be at the Ford Center.
Which one's the old National Events?
It's across the street from the courthouse. It's literally catty-cornered. That's where it is, right? No? She doesn't know. It's catty-cornered to the courthouse. It's, you know what's funny? Is it's like across the street from the Ford Center. Are you looking it up? Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be at the fucking old National Events Plaza. How much? What?
The one Grandma Penny went to.
Yeah, hold on.
For that opera guy.
Opera guy. What opera guy?
I don't know. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a worse stage. That's not terrible.
No, it's decent. Hold on. I'm looking to see how much they can hold. Uh...
2,500.
That doesn't seem like a lot.
It's not.
What can the Ford Center hold?
10,000. You got a computer. Why are you not faster?
Huh?
What are you typing in? What? Don't erase anything. What did you just look up to look up the capacity? Did you not remember the word capacity?
I typed in Ford Center capacity, and then I went down, and clicked the result, but I actually went too far down and clicked Ford Center cap. And it showed me a Ford Motorsports like hubcap.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a capacity of 11,000. It was open in 2011. I don't remember it being open that early, but Do you think they have it there just in case they can't fill the Ford Center? Because then it just looks like you have an empty concert. Because I don't know. I feel like 2,000 people doesn't seem like a lot.
He was probably scheduled to go to Ford Center, and he didn't sell enough tickets, so they moved him to the Old National Events Plaza.
No, because from what I'm reading, he just announced this. Was like, hey, I'm gonna be in Evansville at the fucking Old National Events Plaza. He never
maybe he's doing Old National Events to make sure that he has a least amount of seats, and if he sells more than 2,500, he'll just move to Ford Center.
That's not how that works.
If Evansville is paying for him, it's different than if the Old National Events Plaza is paying for him.
I think he just can't sell tickets anymore.
Probably.
Does he even have an album out?
Nelly Furtado.
That's different. Because the last one I knew of was Nelly 5.0.
Lost 2019.
Wow. I guess that makes sense. Nobody got to tour in 2020.
He released his first country-inspired album.
Yeah, in Heartland. It's called Heartland. August 27th, 2021. That's why he announced the tour. He just released the album yesterday. And what is it?
What do you mean?
You said it's a country album?
It's a country album. Heartland. Hold on. I'm about to look it up on Spotify.
I wonder if it's any good. I like, what's his one song with, it's the one that plays on the radio. You know which one I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit.
Florida Georgia Line. That's on his new album.
And it's called Little Bit. Okay. He's got another one called High Horse with Blanco Brown and Breland.
You're reading the cue that it's in.
What?
It was a little bit High Horse, then it's Grits and Glamour.
I'm looking at the recording date. Like when it was released.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I love that song. It's just too catchy to not like it. What is that?
This is High Horse.
You can't play it. Why is he going to the countryside?
5 drinks ago.
What the fuck? Did he just give up on rap or hip hop anyway? Was he just like fuck it, I can't do it anymore?
There is
Oh boy.
9 songs on the album.
That's it?
Yeah.
So it's just
26 minutes 31 seconds.
So it's just an EP?
No.
EP's extended play. It's longer than a single.
I know what an EP is.
Oh,
explain to the podcast.
Well, no, yeah, EP's an extended play, so it's not a single, but it's longer than
album, not EP.
I think the qualifications for it to be an EP, I think it has to be shorter than
the qualifications.
I think it has to be shorter than 5. What?
Little Bit is like,
it has to be 4 to 6 songs long.
His most recent hit.
Is it Country Grammar after that?
76 million plays for a Little Bit.
Yeah, I bet Country Grammar's probably got like 1 billion.
Not even in the top 4.
Country Grammar?
Not even in the top 4.
What?
Dilemma is the next one.
The fuck is Dilemma?
488 million.
Okay. Okay, yeah. A bunch of, yeah.
No matter what
I've seen
you do.
Bunch of white ladies cry over that song. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Don't play that in the club, dude. Everybody start crying. And
Ride
shit.
With Me It's 3.
Ride
331 million.
If you want to go and take a ride with me. Okay, yeah.
In the back with Dozy.
Yep.
Hot in Here.
Hot and...
278 million.
Okay.
Just a Dream, 286 million.
Fuck.
Those are the top 5.
Hey, that Just a Dream's a good one, though. That album sucked ass, but that was a good song.
It was so bad.
It was really bad. I was actually looking at his discography earlier, and that album... Okay, this is going to blow your mind. His first album, Country Grammar, is 10 times platinum. It's certified diamond. Sold more than...
Certified fresh.
Sold more than 10 million units. His next one, Nellyville, 6 million, 6 times platinum. Then he had Sweat, which wasn't bad. It was just platinum and then certified gold.
Booty Sweat.
Bro, Nelly 5.0, 314,000. It didn't even get a certification. And that was after 2 years of not releasing music.
Wow, that's kind of embarrassing.
Dude, he started on a roll and then just went downhill.
The roll was downhill.
He
was rolling downhill.
What's Nelly M.0?
No idea.
As the follow-up to his 6th album, 5.0, the album was preceded by the single "Hey Porsche." Never fucking heard that. It only sold 213,000, so he's not doing so hot anymore. So yeah, maybe that's why he's at the Ford, the Old National Events Plaza. He can't sell any fucking records. But yeah, an EP has to be 4 to 6 songs long for it to be considered an extended play.
Yeah.
So his album, as you said, it's 9 songs.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what makes it an album. What is this? Tom Holland wearing Tobey Maguire's suit in Spider-Man: No Way Home. What is this supposed to mean? Explain the picture.
That they CGI'd Tom Holland's face over Tobey Maguire's so that they kept it a secret. And he's wearing... The second theory is even if it's not Tobey Maguire in universe,
at the bottom,
it's Ben Parker's suit.
At the bottom it says, again, the theory itself sounds pretty preposterous.
Even though Hulk was in Infinity War.
So why are they calling it preposterous? What website is this? Comic book?
CBR.
It's comicbook.com.
Because it would be crazy, and they've never done anything like that before, specifically like that before. CGI somebody else's face over it.
I don't know, man. I feel like they're going to get me with this movie.
That's kind of the whole point.
That's kind of the whole point. You know what I mean. I just meant like, I've been waiting for this my whole life. Want fucking Captain America to fight alongside Spider-Man. We finally got that. And now I want Iron Man to whoop Green Goblin's ass, but he's dead, so...
No, he's not.
What?
Have you not seen the trailer?
Iron Man?
Oh, you want Iron Man to whip Green Goblin's ass?
Yeah, but he's dead.
War Machine will come in.
I want the 2 rich billionaires to fight each other, but we can't get that anymore.
Apparently, there's a whitewashing. A new Marvel star accused of cultural appropriation. Fans plan Shang-Chi boycott.
What the fuck? Who's whitewashing?
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is set to break new ground for the Marvel Cinematic Universe when it hits theaters on September 3rd, 2021.
It's a couple days from now.
The first... Oh, fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's the 28th.
Holy shit.
You didn't realize it was that close?
It's like a week away.
Yeah, no, I think it releases... What date did you say? September
3rd. It's in like a week. 7 days.
It's a week from yesterday, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
New Marvel movie.
Yeah, but it's not one I've been looking for. That's the only one I wasn't looking forward to, but it looks good.
It's because this year's No Way Home's coming out, dude. Come on. I'm not excited for anything else other than that. And
by the way,
Strange Multiverse of
you
Madness.
texted me, speaking of Shang-Chi, do you really think that's where Wong was going?
Yeah.
In the trailer for
Yeah.
Spider-Man?
That or he was going to Kamertage.
Kamertage.
It's from Doctor Strange 1. It's where he trained.
Oh, up on the mountain and shit? Okay.
But that also might lead directly into Shang-Chi.
What's with the ice and the snow?
Nobody has any fucking idea. We don't know.
And he's wearing like a... Also, I don't feel he was like...
He's Mephisto.
You can call me by my... What does he say? You don't have to call me doctor. What does he say?
We save the universe together. You don't have to call me but you don't have to call me sir.
Oh, and he's like, Steven? That
sounds
funny.
Weird too.
That was so funny. So you really think he's Mephisto?
I mean, I don't think he's in his right head.
What do you think's going on? Do you think he's gone mad with power? Because I don't like the way he was just like, yeah, Wong, I won't do it, and then winked at Peter, and I'm like, what the fuck? But then again, they've also done the thing to where they show us certain scenes and they make it look like it's in context, and then you really realize that those scenes aren't together. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you reading? Are you reading the whitewashing?
Mm-hmm.
What's it saying?
It's Aquafina. She's the one in hot water.
Who's Aquafina?
You know her.
I don't think I do. Is she not Asian?
She is.
How can you... What?
Recently, a 2017 interview
I have to grab my
Vice
phone charger.
resurfaced and went viral. During the interview from a few years ago, Aquafina, whose real name is Nora Lum, as Aquafina is a stage name, said, "I refuse to do accents. I'm not okay with someone writing the Asian experience for an Asian character. I make it very clear I don't ever go out for auditions. I feel like I'm making a minstrel out of our people." Now, some Marvel fans are planning a boycott of the film as they accuse star Aquafina of cultural appropriation, claiming that she has built her career on a black scent, a blend of the words black and accent, is the imitation of African American vernacular English by non-black people. In the past, Aquafina was critiqued for using a black scent. Why does it literally says in the past, Aquafina was critiqued for using a black scent in the past.
No, they're saying a while ago they had mentioned that she got flack for doing it.
No, I know.
A while
in the past, Aquafina was critiqued for using black scent in the past.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a proper sentence.
It just sounds dumb.
It's like they're saying back in the day she used to use it back before that.
That's an oxymoron. But in the past, she used to use a black scent.
No, but in the past she was.
No, I understand what you are saying. It makes sense.
I don't think it sounds dumb. It probably does, but So what are they trying to say? Her for using a black accent? Black scent? Is that what I'm catching? Does she?
Many continue to point out the actress, comedian, and musician use of a black scent through her career.
Do they not understand by them saying that she's using a black accent that itself is racist? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
I do.
What's it? Are they elaborating? Has she used it recently?
I don't think so.
Is that you?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh.
These random people on Twitter are like, no one's going to see Shang-Chi because of Aquafina and her cultural appropriation.
I call horse shit.
No one's going to sit in a theater during a pandemic to watch her for 2 hours. Well,
everyone's going to sit in the theater and watch her.
We're not watching her.
How long is she even in the movie? Is she even a main character?
Yeah, she's a main character. She's one of Shang-Chi's best friends in the movie.
That's it?
Aquafina and her black scent will be the reason I don't go see Shang-Chi. I just feel comfortable with her overt cultural appropriation. Okay, can we...
God damn, dude.
I was upset. Accents don't come from race. They come from culture and where you're raised and your surroundings.
Well, that's why she said cultural appropriation. But what that article is implying is that their cultural appropriation is the way she's talking. They're basically putting forth that it's black accent.
Yeah.
To me, that's the fucked up part, is what the article is implying.
I didn't think races had accents.
What?
Like,
you didn't think races had accents?
Yeah, like white. The white accent. The black accent.
I mean, they do, but...
But isn't that itself racist?
I guess. I don't know. There's two white dudes talking about it. What can we really say? But no, I'm kind of with you on that. I think that's dumb. I think the article is a little more offensive than what they're trying to imply she's doing.
Yeah, I can agree.
But, damn, you already drank your soda?
Yeah, and I'm fucking out because Destiny keeps drinking all the Sprite.
Oh.
And instead of finishing the Sprite that's already opened, she opens the new one.
Yeah. She's great, dude. It's wonderful. It's great to live with. Just blessing in disguise,
You're the devil in disguise, oh as you are.
Is that right, Elvis?
See.
I was gonna literally mention something before you mentioned Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. Back to Doctor Strange. Let's acknowledge this man's weirdness.
He's Mephisto.
I don't fucking understand.
And he doesn't have the normal curl.
Yeah, what was that about too? His hair looked perfect.
Because it's supposed to be out of the ordinary. Something is happening.
Does Wong know, or is he also
Wong looked fucking busy.
Wong did look busy.
Wong looked like he
Wong
had some
looked
shit
busy,
to
and
do.
it looked like Strange was just kicking his feet up, saying, "It ain't so bad."
I'll watch it here.
Yeah,
I'll hang
I don't
out.
understand.
I don't either. We don't. Nobody will until December 17th.
I really think
If you want to read up on something, there's a comic book that people have already picked up on. This is loosely based on.
Okay.
It's called Another Day or something like that.
I
Hold
think
on.
I read an article about this. Okay, let me take that back. I think I skimmed an article title about this.
Spider-Man One More Day.
Yeah, okay.
It's
One more.
a 4-part 2007 comic book crossover storyline. And basically, long and short of it is, Peter Parker's identity gets revealed.
Okay.
And he goes to someone to try and get the world's memory wiped of him being Spider-Man. And he ends up having to make a deal with Mephisto to erase everybody's memory. And it causes him to lose his relationship with Mary Jane. Something to that effect.
That's what the trailer looked like. Holy shit.
So
Unless they're pulling a gotcha on us.
people hated that book.
Why?
Fucking
Was it
hated
just because it was frustrating to read?
To narrow down who the people were, Dad hates that book.
Why?
Fucking horrible Spider-Man comic. And most of the fans agree.
Well,
So, Kevin Feige,
he's
the great man he is,
I think he's
loves making shitty stories that are iconic great again.
like what?
Like, he just takes a story, bits and pieces of a story.
What was an original like story arc that ended up being good on the big screen? What do you have an example?
Well, not that it's shitty, but in Infinity War was a huge comic arc.
I know, but
that
didn't
he
he
did
didn't he
justice.
change like a lot?
Yeah. The Infinity Stones are not supposed to work like that at all.
Well, yeah, they are.
No.
What do you mean? Like what?
You know how they got it off his hand?
The glove?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't have mattered if they got it 20 feet away from him. He would have just thought and it would have been back on his hand because he had put it on. If they cut off his hand, it wouldn't have done anything. He just would have thought and his hand would have been back on. Okay, the stones don't hurt you when you use them. When he snaps in the comic book, he is fine because the stones do not take the power from you. That's not how that works. Adam Warlock can take all the stones, pop them in his butt, and shoot lasers out of his eyes. They just work differently in the comic books. They do not get drained. You cannot use them 3 times and then they're broken. They are all infinite gems.
No one used them 3 times and they were broken.
He used them like twice and they were fucked up.
Because he snapped the universe in half.
And in the comic books, he was fine.
Right, but they're not broken. Now, the only thing, it was a cool throwaway line, but when he said, I used the stones to destroy the stones, to me, I was like, I don't think that's how that works at all, even
He
with...
reduced them to atoms.
So technically, he didn't even get rid of them.
No, they're still there.
Yeah.
That's what people. There's another theory I can't remember exactly, but that's one of the theories as to like I think the X gene it's in the like multiverse. It's in the bloodstream of the actual universe now.
Well, they've already soft confirmed that they have mutants now, right?
Yes and no, because of the retcon that they did to WandaVision, and they made Wanda already have powers.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any fucking sense that Quicksilver got speed powers from the Mind Stone. Even if he was a warlock, it wouldn't make any fucking sense. Why did the Mind Stone make him fast?
Because from what they're doing, well, what they're saying is they had these powers, but the Mind Stone helped enhance them.
Yes, and that is why people are saying they're
Like
just waiting.
it's like activating the X gene.
Exactly. They're just waiting to be able to say X gene.
Okay, so how do you activate everyone's X gene? Because theirs had.
Snap.
You think that's it?
Yes. And I don't think it was Thanos's, and I don't think it was Hulk's. I think it was Iron Man's.
Why? Just because he was a man, or
because when he snapped away all the evil, and he wanted to make sure it was a safe place.
that's another thing they'll never know is what he exactly snapped for.
Exactly, and that's why I think X gene came from him. Or it did come from Hulk, and it was because he wanted to bring Nat back. And the only way that the universe could bring any semblance of hope back for Bruce Banner was bringing more heroes to the fold. Mutants.
It's like Vision. Are we going to get any more? Oh my God, White Vision. That's
White
another
Vision.
thing. Do we know when he's coming back?
Wanda Maximoff is in Multiverse of Madness. He has to be in there.
You think?
Yes.
Where did he go?
They ran out of budget, and it was COVID.
And they were just like...
Doctor Strange was supposed to show up. That was confirmed.
And Kevin Feige did explain he didn't want to whitewash the show.
Yeah, it was about Wanda. It wasn't about any...
Yeah, he's like, we don't need to bring in a straight white man to end the series and be like, oh, this is what you wanted.
I'm your
like,
savior.
Yeah, which I was like, that's a good choice.
Makes some fucking sense.
Yeah. Now,
But you can hear Doctor Strange's theme at the very end of the show. Whenever she's in astral projecting in the cabin.
I believe
you can hear
astral projecting.
Because she's making coffee in the brown outfit, and then it cuts, and she's in the back, like reading the Darkhold, in her Scarlet Witch outfit. She's astral projecting. That's what's happening.
Why would she do that?
So what do you mean?
I don't understand what you just said.
Her spirit is reading the Darkhold, and she's making coffee.
Oh, sorry. Or I think it's the other way around.
No.
No?
No.
I thought she was making coffee while her spirit reads the Darkhold.
That's exactly what I just said.
Sorry, I thought she was reading the Darkhold while her spirit makes coffee.
No.
Okay.
The girl in the brown outfit is her. That's what she's doing.
Okay.
The Scarlet Witch is her astral form.
Maybe I need to watch the end of that again.
Yeah, probably. And you can hear the Doctor Strange theme is literally just the Star Trek theme, but changed a little bit.
Really?
So just listen to that.
That sounds like...
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like...
Same person.
Pull it
Same
up.
person made it.
Pull it up. Wait, well, who's the person? Is it...
James Wan or something like that?
It's not... what's his name? Not Danny Elfman.
No.
The other guy. Fuck, what's his name? The composer. He did all the Star Wars ones, too. John Williams?
Star Trek.
Okay.
It's gonna cut.
I love that theme, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
That's dangerously close. What do you hear in WandaVision? How much of it do you hear?
You hear... like the first 3 notes that.
And then it cuts off?
Yeah, hold on.
I never even noticed that. How do you pick this shit up? Reddit?
New Rockstars.
New Rockstars. You and your fucking YouTube videos. He's Googling it. Fucking YouTube ads, dude. They kill me. I feel like a peasant now that I don't have YouTube Premium. You know that?
That. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did. Okay.
And that's literally that.
And do you also, speaking of WandaVision, do you agree with the theory that as she was doing that shit with Agnes,
that is whenever fucking the Dimensions tour, and that is also where what just came out?
I know exactly.
The Spider-Man No Way Home, the thing with Doctor Strange, the
Tori's like,
spell.
Tori's freaking out.
The spell he's doing. No, not fucking 14,605,000.
No, I'm talking about when he's like, I need concentration. Quiet. Shut up. You're fucking it up. That.
That is what that is happening the same time as Kang is talking to Loki, and as Wanda is in the cabin and she hears her children.
You really think so?
If you line them up, they all...
It makes fucking so much sense.
Right.
Do you think they're that good, though?
Well, that's the thing.
That's pretty fucking slick.
I wouldn't think so whenever...
But my point is which one is causing the problem?
Which one's the problem?
Which one of those three is actually fucking it up bad? Do you think it's...
That's the thing, is I don't think either one... I don't think WandaVision or Doctor Strange caused what happened. I think it just so happened to coincide with the universe fucking because of Kang.
What do you mean?
I don't think I don't think Doctor Strange had an effect on the universe, and I don't think WandaVision had an effect on the universe. I think at that very moment in time is the same exact moment in time Kang fucked up the timeline, or Loki did. Sorry, Sylvie.
I don't understand then.
So
But the way you and I have talked about it is it necessarily wouldn't matter if he killed him or if he didn't, or if she killed him or not. either way, had Loki and her chose because he was talking up this big storm of, if you kill me and take the throne, you can do this, or I can set up something specifically for you guys. That's also sounded like too good to be true.
Well, that's the things he didn't know.
But he low-key knew what he didn't.
No, he didn't know. That was the whole point.
And is that why he was getting off on not knowing?
He's giddy because he doesn't know. If you spend tens of thousands of years knowing,
and you get to the very moment,
to know what's not going to happen.
Ooh. But how did he know what would happen if they did certain things, even though he no longer knew how?
Because he's all-knowing.
What the fuck?
He's doing what he's doing because he knows if he doesn't do it, then it'll end. It'll fuck it. It'll multiversal war.
How do you fix it? Because this is another crazy.
You go through the multiversal. You go through the multiversal war, and you get the one good king again, and it's a repeating cycle.
That seems too easy.
It's not. That's how Kang works.
Okay, so how do they know how to find the good and bad Kang?
You don't.
Okay, I guess this is where I'm confused. Obviously, they're not doing 10-year story plot points anymore, but they are doing 3 to 4 to 5 at most movies along with the TV shows. How are they going to do that? And how are they going to shove so much information with such little time?
That's
obviously
the TV shows are going to come in.
Well, obviously they proved that you can release like a 2 hour and 45-minute movie that's important enough, and people will sit through it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They did that with Infinity War, and then they did that with obviously Endgame. It was almost 3 hours.
Dude, people want Endgame to be longer.
I wanted it to be longer.
I don't care if it was 5 hours. Dude.
I would have. Had it been 4.5 hours, I'd have been like, all right, bet. Like
yeah, I would have been like, cool.
I'd have been like, that. I get story.
Yeah,
yeah. It would have been a lot cooler. I guess I almost kind of agree with Dave Bautista how they shit on Drax's story.
Yeah, he went from I need to kill. Well, at the same time, you have to understand that it's different directors. James Gunn, that was his story.
Yeah, but we're not gonna what is it? Brush under the rug that clearly the directors do have plot points they need to hit.
Oh, you should have told Ryan Johnson that, Ethan.
We've already talked about how Star Wars apparently wasn't doing the same thing.
They fumbled the bag.
I really think it was a Kathleen Kennedy.
They just didn't want to have a through line. They didn't want to have an overarching story through directors and tell them they couldn't do this or couldn't do that. But they just gave them a bag of goodies and said, go fucking nuts.
Okay, but of all stories that needs a couple plot points in your script, that would be a fucking big one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we agree.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying.
One time we agree on Star Wars.
I just don't understand of all. I mean, fuck, dude. They're taking a bigger risk by not doing it with Star Wars, considering it's such an old story. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's been around for 30 years now.
Goddamn.
Yeah. We've had, it's 40 now.
Yeah, 40.
We've had comic books for a while, yes, but the Marvel storylines cinematically are only what now? 12
years?
Yeah.
2008. 14, I think.
Okay, so based on that, one is obviously working really well. Why not implement that under what is also under the same company? You really think Kevin would have been like tapped Kathleen on the shoulder and been like,
"The fuck are you doing?"
No, not even that. Been like, "Hey, we have a well-oiled machine over here, and you're driving this rust bucket. Would you like some WD-40? You know what I mean?" Like,
she looks back. I'm good.
And she's like, I'm good. I just got new tires today. Little does she know they pop. Like, I just don't understand why they would do. Yeah, like she bought them used. I just don't know why she did that. I blame her, but I really don't know. I don't think anybody does.
But it is her fault.
Isn't she the creative director?
Yeah. She is the one in charge of the final decision.
She's the one that's like, nope, you got to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she's the
reason.
reason.
Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are trying to step in, and Disney was like, okay, Jon Favreau, you can take the reins.
Yeah. And then.
And they were like, Dave Filoni, you can also take the reins.
Well, what's funny is I didn't realize Dave Filoni was already promoted, and then they just didn't update their website until like 6 months later. So everybody freaked out like he got a promotion. He's like, no, I've been doing this. That's why the shows have been so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't know, Dave Filoni is the one who has creative control over and written and directed all of the animated series of Clone Wars and all of the Bad Batch. And
he's an OG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he also helped with the directing and writing for Mandalorian along with Jon Favreau. But Jon Favreau wrote it and directed it. he just he was a producer, I think.
Well, he was an exec, and on all the episodes he was an exec.
Even Taika Waititi came in.
Well, no, that's
He
what I'm
was the
saying.
voice for
Taika
IG-88.
Waititi. I
IG-11.
really want to say Gwyneth Paltrow directed one of the episodes.
No.
Yeah, I think so. It was either that or it was WandaVision. But I really think Gwyneth Paltrow directed it. One of them. I'm not even kidding. I don't think I pulled this out of my ass. I might have. He's Googling it, guys. Let's see. Is Mandalorian what it is plural?
Mandalorian.
What's Mandalorias?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. There was a thing for Mandalorias.
There's no thing.
Directed by Dave Filoni, Rick Famuyiwa, Deborah Chow. Okay, this is who it was. I'm sorry. This is who it was. Bryce Dallas Howard. Her?
It's Ryan Reynolds' wife.
Okay. No, that's not.
Wait, sorry. So that's the girl from Jurassic Park.
Correct.
I'm thinking of Blake Lively.
She directed Chapter 4, Sanctuary. She directed on Season 1.
Yeah, that's the one where it's the romantic comedy, basically.
Yeah, and then...
Not romantic comedy.
And then she also directed...
romance.
She also directed Eris, Chapter 11, Episode 3 of Season 2.
Eris, that's the one with Bo-Katan.
Okay, yeah, so... Oh, that makes fucking sense, I guess. But yeah, written by Jon Favreau. Hold on, I'm trying to see. What the fuck? Did you know this?
You haven't told me anything.
On all the episodes, it's mostly written by Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and a guy named Rick Famuyiwa.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Filoni did one episode, Gunslinger, on the first season. Jon Favreau did every single one of them except this one. This is weird.
Which one?
Story by Christopher Yost. He's an American film, animation, and comic book writer.
Which episode?
Episode 6, The Prisoner. Teleplay by Christopher Yost and Rick Famuyiwa. I don't understand. What's teleplay?
I don't know.
He was the co-writer of the comic book series X-23, Innocent Lost, X-23, Target X, New X, X-Men Force, and Scarlet Spider.
That's what I thought. The Prisoner is the one with Bill Burr in it.
Okay, so why...
I liked that episode.
What is it? That was a fucking great episode. I also think it's funny Bill Burr... Hates
Star Wars.
He doesn't actually hate Star Wars, but he did admit... He's like, I'm just not a huge fan of them, but the only reason I tell you fuckers I hate it is because of your reactions.
Yep.
He's like, you make it more fun. You make the joke better.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm like, that sounds exactly...
He elaborated more. He just didn't grow up with it.
Yeah. He was just like, it was my time, but he's like, it's not something that I was like, oh my God, Star Wars. He's like, I don't go play dress up. He's like, I enjoy the movies. He's like, I'm just not a fanboy. Teleplay. What is Teleplay? Teleplay is a super easy use green screen studio which lets you take your toys anywhere you want. Teleplay by Christopher Yost and Rick I don't understand.
No, neither.
Now we have to figure this out. What is Teleplay? Screenwriter's Guide to Understanding Teleplay Format. There's a whole Wikipedia page about it. It's a screenplay or script used in the production of script television program or series. In general usage, the term is most commonly seen in reference to a standalone production, such as a television film or television play, or an episode of an anthology series. In internal industry usage, however, all television scripts, including episodes of the ongoing drama or comedy series, are teleplays. Although a teleplay credit may be subsumed into a written by credit depending on the circumstances of its creation. That's why I'm confused, is because if you see this, all it says is written by, and then he is the only one that says story by Christopher Yost, teleplay. So that's weird. It's basically written by, but I don't know why they would specifically say that.
Maybe it was a
Did you just
marketing type deal?
Okay, hold on. A television script.
Yes, I did.
A television script consists of two distinct parts, story and teleplay. The story comprises of basic narrative idea and all that fun stuff, while the teleplay consists of individual scenes and full dialogue and monologue. So, from what I'm getting is Rick Famuyiwa, he technically wrote it, but then Christopher Yost is the one that had specific written ideas for specific scenes.
Right.
That honestly, with how complicated that episode is, that makes sense.
It does.
So, Christopher Yost, do you think he... Okay, this makes so much more sense. Christopher Yost has worked as a screenwriter for Marvel Studios for Thor: The Dark World and Thor: Ragnarok. Wow, so he worked for one of the worst movies they ever released and then one of the best.
Some people disagree with that.
It's pretty... What?
There's just inconsistencies in Thor: Ragnarok.
Ooh, let's get into that. What do you mean?
Oh, one of the main ones is just him progressively being stopped by electricity when he's the god of thunder.
I think that's different.
How?
Because it's electricity. It's not like
lightning.
It's more of a slight irritation when he doesn't bring it on himself. Does that make sense? I feel like if he got like struck by lightning, he'd have time to think about it. Maybe I'm dumb. Don't listen to what I just said. That was stupid. But anything else, or is that it? Because I did find that irritating. I was like, I thought he was the god of thunder. What? Also, do you think they use the term god of thunder because he can't be the god of lightning? Because that sounds dumb.
No, it's because
the thunder's the sound that lightning makes when it strikes, but you can't. God of lightning sounds stupid.
It's because lightning strikes first and the thunder comes with it.
So he's bringing the thunder. Is that what you're saying? Okay, I get that. That's pretty cool. Fuck. Okay, that's pretty sweet. We were talking about something long before.
Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Mephisto.
How the fuck? How? He's dead, Josh.
Who?
Mephisto.
No, he's not.
Did he not die?
In what?
Homecoming? Far From Home? Sorry.
Who do you think Mephisto is?
Am I thinking of a different fucking guy?
I think so.
Jake Gyllenhaal? That's Mysterio! Okay, explain who Mephisto is. This whole time, my guy. This whole time.
Mephisto's the devil. He's literally Satan.
My bad. Literally the 32 conversations we've had about this for the past month, every time you say Mephisto, I think Mysterio.
Mephisto is Satan.
Okay, so why do you... okay, now you actually have to explain why do you think it's Mephisto? Is that just the storyline?
In One More Day.
Yep.
Or Spider-Man Another Day, or whatever the fuck we decided it was. Or I pulled it up. The thing I said after Another Day.
One More Day.
Yeah, that sounds right. Once he makes this deal with, I think it's Doctor Strange, it's revealed that it wasn't Doctor Strange, it was Mephisto. And Mephisto tricked him into making him make this deal and make everybody forget. And, like, he was, like, the one, like, I will make sure everybody forgets, but your love life with MJ is gone. You have to sacrifice that. And I think it's Doctor Strange because, first off, his hair's weird. I know that's like a thing.
No, but it's like perfectly weird.
Yeah, it's super weird. And also, the little wink. Devil's in the details.
The wink he gave Peter, like, yeah. We're still going to do that
Kang
shit anyway.
winked, Agatha winked, Doctor Strange winked.
Ooh. You think?
I sent you a TikTok. All of them in succession.
I bet you did. I have trouble checking those.
I know you
I never know if they're important or not. I don't know if they're like, hey, you should watch this, and then we can talk about it on the podcast. Or, hey, there's this dude, and he's got a really weird poop. You should check it out. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It could be any or. You know what I mean?
I also The sanctum is iced over. Like
what's that?
Iced over like hell. And he can make a fire with the snap of his fingers because he's Mephisto.
What does that have to do with?
Mephisto's the devil. He could summon fire easily.
So why is it cold?
It's iced over like hell.
Is hell cold?
Hell froze over. Have you not heard that?
Yeah, when hell freezes over, as in never. That's the point of that.
The last circle of hell is supposed to be super cold.
I know, but when people say when hell freezes over, they mean never, because hell doesn't freeze over, because they just think of it as burning. That's what that term means.
Right, but wouldn't it be more miserable if it was cold?
I think it just sounds all bad all around.
Well, if you're burning and when the first layer of skin comes off, you're good. You don't feel it anymore.
I don't think it's as awesome as you make it sound.
It's not, but hypothermia, you slowly freeze to death.
I'm pretty sure most people who burn alive, don't they end up fainting from the pain before that first layer gets all the way burnt through?
I think so.
Yeah. We got to quit yawning.
We're almost done anyway.
Yeah, no, we are done. We're at,
okay, bet.
Yeah, we're at 50. We got to take you home. It's your crybaby bitch.
I asked politely.
I'm just kidding. It was totally a joke.
He just bullies me like this all the time, guys.
I know. You guys aren't going to like it. Until we can get it fucking figured out, we're going to probably do one episode a week. I know.
No.
And we need to have more energy next time we're on the podcast, because
do.
in the beginning we were very slow until we started getting in conversation.
But we picked it up.
We did pick it up. But they will be longer. How about that? So less episodes, definitely more time though. So we'll kick it up to about an hour and 30, hour and 45 every time. This way we can just keep talking. But all right.
Alrighty,
Roo. Word. It's gotta be silly. Make it stupid. And almost unspellable.
I'm gonna look up how to pronounce this. 2 seconds.
Oh boy. Is it a bad word?
No.
No, it's not the N word. Not the R word.
Hippopotamonostrata.
You can't do that. Let me see it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let me see it. It doesn't even fit on the fucking page. Hippopotamonostrasis.
Do you know what that is?
Quipdiliophoba.
It's the fear of long words.
Hippop is the longest word is one of the longest words in the dictionary. An ironic twist is the name of the fear of long words. What the fuck?
Don't we love that?
What did you... Fear of long words? Hippopotamonostrasis quipdiliophoba. Pick a different fucking word. If you tell them that word, they'll Google it and they'll copy and paste it. That's no fun. I like to see how people try and spell it. That's part of the fun.
Collywobbles.
Collywobbles? What's that mean? You don't even know what it means? That could be like a ethnic slur in a different country, and you're over here like, collywobbles.
Fuck them. Fucking collywobbles.
Fucking clown shoes, dude.
I hope it's the N-word for like...
What the fuck? That's terrible.
Collywobbles. This refers to a weird feeling in your stomach or an overall bellyache. It is derived from the Latin phrase cholera morbus, meaning it came from the disease we all know as cholera.
Oh my god, I'm using that all the time. I feel, oh my god, my belly's feeling collywobbles.
Some collywobbles going on.
In my belly. Holy shit, that's fucking dope. All right, well, thanks for coming back, everybody. Sorry the podcast was boring. We're bored today, but we just like to talk sometimes. So, collywobbles?
Collywobbles.
Spell it how you will. Send it when you can.
We believe in you.
Exactly. We'll catch you guys later. I didn't want to do all that, but okay, goodbye.